Good morning, good morning, good morning, Luna crew. How are you guys doing? Welcome to this experimental morning art stream. Oh, guys, welcome Gil, welcome Sefin, welcome Keep It Melted, Coxix? Forgive me. If I pronounce names wrong, by the way, please feel free to correct me. It's not my strength. Hey, there's Figgy. And Keep It Melted. And Jeff, McBiceps. Ah, yes! Thank you for taking a break from... I am having a very muscular morning. Today is, let's see, what's today? Today's arm day for me, actually. Leg day was a couple days ago. I thank you for taking a break from your very strenuous workouts to join us for a very relaxing morning. So, yeah, welcome. So this is kind of, I don't have a lot of flexibility during the week to do early streams, but I have a little bit more on the weekend. Yeah, lockdown. Being locked in the woods, locked in the woods, yes, there's a door in the woods, everyone, and it's locked. Being stuck in the woods, it's mostly body weight stuff, you know. When I do deadlift, though, I do actually lift the corpse of a dead deer. It's grim. It's pretty metal, but, it makes me, lifting things, it makes me strong. Super strong. I did it? Sefin? Oh, wow, nice. How do people not get that right? Sefine? Do they say Sefine? Do they put the emphasis on the wrong syllable? How much does a dead deer weigh? Probably the same as much as a live deer, is my guess, depending on the point of like, what point of, stage of, decomposition we're at. They say something like Sefin. Oh. Well, I suppose that makes sense. Your lifting isn't metal enough. You're too traditional. You're too straight-laced with your lifting. But hey, if you want to keep it, whatever works, right? The muscles, they get big, you get strong, you get those gains. Get those gains, and it doesn't really matter how you get them. I mean, unless you're getting, I guess if you're like, actually, I don't kill the deer, by the way, just so that I can do the deadlift. I just I found it. Depends on how hungry you are when you find the corpse. Right, exactly. So, as you probably, if you have been following the Hololive Disney mashup that I've been doing, I didn't do my 3 of 5, and that's because I got a really bad headache on the night before I was supposed to, the night that I was supposed to actually finish it. So I'm actually going to do it here today. Do you use pre-workout? Like stretching? Because yes. Do I use the same one, or do I find a new dead deer? I find I use the same one until it becomes unbearable. Or until the bear finds me, and I unburden myself to the bear, and he takes the deer. And then he uses it for his exercises, which includes mostly the jaw workout. No, like scoops for energy. Nah, I don't. I'm bad at the whole, at keeping the electrolytes up. I just, I just go in for it. I do the stretch. I just stretch ahead of time and do my workout, and then after it's done, I drink a lot of water. So I don't really do an intense workout. I'm not really working out for like an hour. I'm doing maybe 25 to 30 minutes at most. It's not a lot, but it's better than nothing. So, let's get started here. So you'll probably recognize the Disney character before you recognize the Hololive character, but that's okay. Then I use the bear. Oh, I go all DiCaprio on it. So I'm using a new program today. I'm using Rebelle. Rebelle 4. And I'm excited about this. It's a shame, actually, that I'm doing something that's so sort of flat and linear, because Rebelle is actually, its strength is actually with watercolor and painting textures. So I might play around with that toward the end, where I give like a little bit of a watercolor texture background or something. But what tablet do I use? So mauled and left for dead in a shallow grave. No, but I live. Each day I come back swinging. I come back swinging like DiCaprio swinging. Like, less bitterness, less anger. Like, you know, my wife and my child aren't dead, so I don't really have that to fuel me forward, but I live for, you know, the sunrise the next day. Thank you, Modbot. Well, hello there, Meow Cat Max. Good to see you. Yes, so, it's, working out. It's tough to stay it's tough to stay healthy right now for a lot of people. So do whatever you can. Don't feel bad if you don't, you know, if you can't get it in during the day, because it's a challenge for everybody. But, you know, go for a walk if you can. Walking is good. I like to go for walks in the woods. It's nice to have the woods to walk in. Yes, more lay cheap. Always more lay cheap. Can't get enough of it. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? Actually, I'm not really drinking lay cheap right now. It's there for like ambiance, really. But if that's right now, I'm actually drinking. I'm drinking a sort of weird tea concoction. It's a chai mix, a pre-made chai mix that I brought with me from my planet, with some turmeric and some sugar and some hot cocoa mixed in. So it's this weird thing. Yeah, I need 15 more, you guys. What's Osu? Gil. Oh, and hello, Danny, welcome. Rhyme game. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, so my my schedule for next week is up on my Twitter. But you know, if you guys want to see what's coming up, I'm also working on I'm getting in touch with different people for collabs. I'm excited about that. So I hope you guys will be around for those. Ah, interesting. Oh, Meow Cat Max. You're an Indian VTuber. हिंदी आती है? आपको हिंदी आती है या नहीं? Oh no, I don't want that. I want this. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope your eyes feel better. Don't worry. Just remember, there's also I'm doing this stream or a similar stream like this tonight. It'll be a chat stream, Q&A sort of thing. Have a muscular sleep. I'm sort of accentuating the boing boing. Although this character has had quite the PR, this particular character has quite the PR transformation in the last couple of years. So she, as a Disney character, had a lot of boing boing, or for a Disney character anyway. And then they've kind of made her a little bit more wholesome now. This will give it away right away, right? There we go. Come on, you guys gotta know who this is now, right? No, not Tinker Callie. Callie's actually gonna be, Callie's the hardest one for me right now. I'm struggling with who Callie will be. Because I want to have her be, my initial idea was to have Callie be Megara from Hercules, because she's got the height. And I thought the color combo would be good, but I I don't know. I don't know if she'll be. I don't know if I can make it look to be kind of. I don't know if I can make the combo work. So then I thought maybe I'll make her. I'll do Jafar, Callie Jafar, because she's again the height and the color combo would work. I think, but I don't know. But you did get the Disney character right. It is Tinker. Tink. I gotta make her smaller though, so her feet fit in the picture. I'm doing an underdrawing first, and then I am doing the stuff on top. Hey, why won't you do? I guess you're in here now. There we go. So this is a new program for me, but I played with it a little bit. I really like it. It just has really natural pencil lines and really natural paint. Back to pencil. Princess Leia is now technically a Disney character. That is true. Oh no, she doesn't have any legs! Lower legs, what to do? Run away! Hey, go away, select line. I don't want you there. Layer. You. Show panels. Why are you being this way? Show layer. Edit. Deselect. Thank you. There we are. What is everybody drinking? Or are you drinking anything? I will say that this character, that's a really big ankle. She got them shankles there. Finished my monster, and now I want to nap. Water. Oh, nice. A simple choice. Tried and true. Are you any closer to getting somebody to get like a model drawn for you, Fig? Kinda. It's tough. It's tough to find, like, it's tough to get someone who can see your vision. Even for simple things, because I haven't heard back from an artist, but Cat Sugary. Oh, I saw Sugary. Cat Sugary? Surgery blown my budget. Oh, I'm sorry. Hope your kitty's okay. Bacon. It's a great name. Oh. Trying to find out how to move my screen up with this program. There's no little... Ooh, that's a very big brush. Woo! And the cone of shame. Where he belongs. Let's be honest with cats here. I'm changing in the reference photo. She's looking down and being all demure and stuff, but I want her to be looking up and looking happy. A bag of claws. Yes. Danger. Pointy pins. Danger needles. Now I'm wondering if I should keep... Like, Tinkerbell has a bun and this sort of like... Well, pixie cut. Appropriately enough. I'm wondering if I should just do that. Keep that. Or if I should do more of a, she has bigger boings. She does. I gotta move this left boobie out a little bit. It's too close to her. There, her boobies are too close to her chest. Whee! Hey! Oh, that is too much opacity. Hey! Where's the other opacity? They're both very high in opacity. Oh, soft round. Maybe that's why it's being all hard square. No. All right. I guess I'll just have to fix it on the upper, the drawing, the upper drawing, the top part. I'm still getting used to this program, so let's see. We are gonna do the little cutesy, pointy mini dress she has. So yeah, like I was saying, Tinkerbell has had quite the PR improvement over the years. She is not a nice character. She is not. She's... I mean, sexualization aside, that's not a problem in general, but like, she's very mean in general. Like, she's not a nice person. So it shocks me kind of that Disney kind of branded her as this really sweet friend to all kind of person. Definitely likes other girls. Definitely not jealous of other girls at all. There we go. Pull it out a little bit. Oh, I accidentally picked a pen brush. That's fine. This is still the underdrawing, so I'm not worried about it. So yeah, if you can if you can see if I can get closer. You guys can see how like the ink looks. Well, it's a little bit pixelated because it's low res, but it gets inky and it sort of acts like ink. It's nice. Yeah, it's at some point, like maybe during the stream, I will show you the crazy watercolor stuff that it can do. Hi, Jamie. Welcome. Thank you. Yeah, it's so... She's got kind of narrower wings. She doesn't have, like, the big butterfly wings. And then she has this heart-shaped, like, I mean, not Tinkerbell, but, Amelia has this nice heart-shaped face, which is very sweet. And then, let's see, she's gonna have, I want her to be holding her magnifying glass, for sure. Yeah, it does. You can choose from, the program comes with a bunch of different canvases with different textures, and you can also modify it to tell the program how much the canvas influences the media. So you can have less or more texture, or less or more absorption. And then let's see, should I give her the hat? Good, the hat's gonna cover the bun, right? She's definitely gonna have, like, her dress is gonna be, she's gonna have the, I think she should have actually, like I should do a modified version of her white sleeves, like this, coming off like off the shoulder maybe. And then there we go. And her skirt will, so this part will be white. This dress will be her plaid color, and then blonde, of course. And then her wings, I haven't decided. They could just be green like Tinkerbell's wings. Her shoes will be her, she'll have her stockings, her black stockings. And she's got to have the, it's on the other leg, but I'll do it on this leg so it's easier to, no, I'll do it on this leg so it's easier to, that's work, so it's accurate. She's got her, I mean, there's the garters. And then she'll have her, like, syringes. Yeah, they're translucent. So they could be, but they're tinted, like they're kind of a greenish tint. Concoction straps, yes. So, and then she has her, I'll have her like monocle up here. That's not as big as it's going to be, but, and I'll have a few stray hairs come down maybe. Let's see, is there anything else? Her shoes, she has very, Amelia has these just very lovely practical shoes. And Tinkerbell has these little, like, white poofs on her shoes. I have seen The Secret of the Wings movie too many times. They are not! Well, when you draw Tinkerbell, you can draw her wings just the way you want, Figgy. Alright, so this is a pretty good underdrawing. So we'll go to, we are going to switch. I'm actually gonna block these layers so that they don't do anything, they don't get up to any funny business while I'm working on this. Oh, and I'm gonna take a sip of my weird chai concoction. Sorry, my rig wigs out when I try to take a drink. Watch. Yeah, can't handle it. She can't handle it. Next phase, boys. Yeah. So what is everybody gonna do this Saturday after after we part ways? Let's see. New layer. So the new layer, let's see. We will start with, I want it to be, I would like it to be an ink, some sort of ink pen, but I don't want it to be like that fountain pen. That was too inky. That was, I want a dip pen, bullet pen. What is the bullet pen like? That's okay, I guess. You did nothing today. Oh no, I don't believe that for a second. Even if all you did was take a nap, that is something. Did you go for a walk? Did you eat a fine sandwich? Or even a mediocre sandwich? Oh, 8 p.m. Oh, the night is young. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to unlock this layer and I'm going to make it's lighter so I can see what I'm doing. Sometimes it's... She's disappearing! Make that whole layer just a little bit fading. She's fading away. Goodbye, Tinker Amelia. Modbot. This is not a race to the bottom. Aw, thanks. Yeah, whatever you got, because I'm really low on tools. See, here's the thing. I am in absolutely perfect contact with my home planet. They know exactly that they know I'm here. They could easily come rescue me if they wanted to. But it's one of those, they're turning it into one of those tough love things. Like you got yourself into this, now get yourself out. But on the other hand, they put me in contact with their engineer, their key engineer, who's kind of trying to walk me through fixing my ship. But he's terrible. It's Ted. Everybody, I mean, you don't know Ted, but You do. Like, there's a Ted in everyone's life. He thinks he's helpful, but he's not. So with Ted's dubious help, I've managed to at least find the like instruction manual for certain parts of my ship. But that's about it. And, you know, like I said in my other stream, you take a basic repair class before they let you have a spaceship. But, there's just a lot of damage there. It's not just that there are parts broken, there are parts that are, like, completely deformed, you know? So I've actually got to find a way to jerry-rig my ship into working again. Oh, thanks! Oh, Figgy! Thanks! That's awesome! Yay! Happy Saturday! I really appreciate that, you guys. Again, money's tight for everybody right now, and I am aware of that. And so anything, when you guys do that, it just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy on the inside. Like that, warm and fuzzy. That wonderful sound of cat vomiting. Oh, there's nothing worse. There is nothing worse. Then again, that would make a great... Where did I see? Someone said that would make a great alarm clock. Like the sound of a cat puking would get you up right away. But, the sound that gets me up in the morning is the, like what I call the, tree-hating murder bird. I have learned it's called a woodpecker, but I called it the tree-hating murder bird when I first saw it and drew it, so... They're just so mad. They're so mad at the trees. They just seem so unhappy. So we're gonna lower the top a bit for Miss Tinker Amelia. Actually lift it up just a little bit, actually, because she has this sort of weird pointy bosom. You know what? I'm not actually digging... Oh, I see what's happening. Oh, so this is another thing that Rebelle does, which is actually really cool, but it's actually... I don't want it to be doing it right now. The ink is spreading. Let me get really close so you guys can see. It's kind of cool. Watch. If I do Control Z, and it will just spread back. Yeah. Yeah, so that's like that's sort of like a feature that it treats itself like real ink. So what I'm gonna actually do is, let's see, Control-Alt-Z. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna delete that layer. Because that layer is not responding to erasure, which I guess makes sense because ink wouldn't respond to it. But my Control-Alt-Z is also not responding to it, so there's my delete button. There we go. All right, we'll try that again. So maybe what I need to do, so there's these functions over here that allow me to dry the layer. I'm going to make it a very dry layer. I don't want it to be wet. I don't want there to be any water. And it allows me to have a certain amount of water in the ink too. So let me get rid of all the water in the ink. Now let me see what that does. Does that spread? No, it's a little fuzzy, but let's see. What about a reed pen? What does that do? Let's get rid of all the water out of the reed pen and try the reed pen. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, it's got a slight translucence to it as well. But the opacity is completely up. Wood. A wood pen. Oh, that's spreading a little bit. Interesting. It's like filling in. So what do I need? I know what I need to do in order to avoid this. I need the marker. I need the marker. The liner, the bullet. What's the bullet look like? Okay, Control Z. Okay. Then we got the liner. Dry. Chisel. Bullet soft. So we're looking at bullet, I think. And we're looking at a much smaller size. Much smaller size. Yes. Can I show what my autograph would look like? Sure. I don't have the best handwriting. I usually do like little stars here. Oh, you can't see it behind my tablet. Whoopsie doodles. I'll do it over here. Do a little squirrely big. Yeah, meh, it's nothing special. Gets the point across. So we're gonna go back and try this again. Let's see, what's my reference tell me? What does the reference say? I don't have the best handwriting. Are you challenging me? Listen, handwriting as I used to have really good handwriting, if I'm being honest. I used to have excellent handwriting that was I got compliments on my handwriting. But, you know, the age of typing has sort of ruined it a little bit. Here we go. Oh, thanks. Oh, hello, Andrea. Hello, Evalier. Forgive me. Forgive me, for I have doinked. Let's see. So she's gonna have this interesting little like sleeve that is not in either character. I still kind of think the boobs are wrong. They're too wrong, right? They're too high. But I wanted them to be perky. Wait, I know what I need. I don't know if that's a thing that they can be. Can boobs be too perky? Probably not. So she'll have, like, because it's going to be the kind of a modification of Amelia's sleeve. But I want Tinkerbell's shoulders to be showing like it is, like have her kind of have a top like Tinkerbell. So research indicates no. It could go under the lewd tag now. I don't know. There's no like. I'm going to give you the original Tinkerbell skirt, which was very short. She now has a much longer skirt. It's like mid-calf now. And she also does not have this little like sweetheart neckline. She has it goes across and covers up her cleavage completely. For the kiddos, you know? Because she was always such like a friendly, kid-friendly character, right? The bottom of the far boob looks like it doesn't have as much weight as the near one, which might be why it looks off. Interesting. Yes, I can see your point. Let me see if I can give it more weight. And then go in with the eraser. Now, why won't you work, eraser? Size. Oh, wait a minute. Yay, I got it to work. Woohoo! Victory. I'm going to erase that line too. This is so interesting. What an interesting program. Yeah, this is acting a lot like real pencil. Or I guess in this case, Brush Creator, this is the eraser. The Tinkerbell in Disneyland. Well, Disneyland is a bit on the hasn't had an update side, so under boob optimization. And then this boob would come forward a little bit too. No, that'll go back. All right, so now let me go into my reference because I don't. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Into my reference. Nope. There. Nope. Hey! Silly reference photo. Do as I command. There we go. I'll just make it bigger. Alright, so Amelia has, like, just pretty big oval eyes, basically, with some, with Oh, and I should give her the tie. I'll do that in the next layer. It's not the sort of art garment that would exist in a reality without a lot of internal structure. Probably. Are you, do you sew? Andrea, are you a seamstress? Let's see. And Tinkerbell has a very tiny nose, and Amelia has a very tiny nose, and I've gotten a lot of criticism about how I make noses too big, but I make noses how I make noses. God forbid she be able to smell anything. Well, that's fine. That's fair. So this style that I'm doing is actually quite hard to do with my current knowledge of Rebelle because it's very loosey-goosey, but that's okay. We're all on a journey and we're all learning. Well, I was on a journey and then I crashed. Let's see, the eyes are a little weird. They need to be angled differently, but let's do that. Sort of like, tee-hee. Look at my boobies. Tee-hee. And maybe her thighs are too big. I don't know. Goddamn thighs. Here, it would be like kind of here. Actually, would come out. Commit. I'm going to commit to that one. It's a big one, but that's okay. It's a big thigh, but that's okay. Thicker bell and exactly. Let's see. Thunder thighs. Hey, you know what? She needs something to keep her warm in an outfit like that, right? Poor girl. All right, so now she's got her leggings. This is actually quite difficult for me right now. I have to confess, this would be a much easier thing for me to do if I was in Clip Studio. But I'm gonna go with it, you know what? Thanks, Figgy! You know, and if I was doing this on physical pen and paper, that's another thing it's interesting about, I realized about the challenges of working with a tablet, is that you don't get the same resistance to your pencil or your pen while you're working. So, like, it's nice and smooth and it's nice and that's great and everything, but it doesn't feel like pencil on paper, you know? You don't feel that resistance and that texture. Ganbear, Gainbear, Ganbear. So I think we'll give her Amelia's kind of bangs, right? It'll be kind of a fusion. She'll have her little, like, Tinkerbell swoop. But yeah, as they say, a bad artist blames her tools. I don't know, but sometimes I think you really do have crappy tools, right? You work with what you've got, and that can only take you so far. So Amelia's shoes are just basically like standard loafers. And then she's got make sure I put that in. Syringes. I've got to finish her hand. And her spyglass. Oh, yeah, I mean, I've used, I'm actually most comfortable with Photoshop, actually. That was what I started with. I got really used to Photoshop. I played around with Krita a little bit. But I did not like it. And now I have then done more practice again with Clip Studio. And Clip Studio is really good is sort of similar to Photoshop, I think. It has some, like, texture and media, like, natural media properties, like watercolor. And then now I'm doing Rebelle, working with Rebelle. It's all practice. You can draw extremely well with even a mouse if you put in the time and the effort. That is true. Well-made tools will make getting to the same point much faster. Yes. Yes, this is... Oh, I'm sorry. You were asking what program I was in. I thought you were asking me what... I thought you were asking me, like, what I've used. Yes, this is Rebelle 4. I apologize. This is brand new for me, and I'm getting used to it. So she is going to be kind of holding it delicately, like a little... Like in a way that you would never hold something. But she's a fairy, so she's got to be like whimsical about it. The ink, water, dryness stuff is super interesting. It is. It's interesting, and that's part of the challenge, right? What I kind of want to do right now is show you guys the really wet water stuff, but I'll do that at the end, like as a background. So okay, so she doesn't have the bun. I need to give her the kind of the little tinker bun. And I know my buns. And she can have the little bow that Amelia has in her hat, the brown bow. So this will probably end up looking a lot different from the first two that I did, because this is going to be a way more textured, but that's fine. Mustache on the eyeglass. Yes. Oh, good idea. Okay, so this is sort of where I'm gonna... Well, actually, no. I should probably... She'll get no feet. No feet for Amelia Tinkerbell. She did not need them. She's got wings. She's got olive up, right? Let me see. I'm gonna give her Amelia's loafers, I think. Very practical shoes. At least the reference I have shows them as being very practical. I don't know, it's hard to tell sometimes if they have heels, but I don't think they do. They have like, she has laces, but I'm just gonna put that right there. She's got this little her upturned toes with like the Tinkerbell, I guess bells? Are those bells? I guess those are her bells. The namesake, I suppose. The tinkery part. Right, so this is as far as I want to go with the outline. I think we're going to add some color now. Now it's going to get a little weird because... Now it's going to get interesting because I have not used this program to apply color. Normally I would just fill in lines with flat color, but I'm thinking... Tinker in the rear? What's jangling? Something jangling in that badonkadonk. So, since we're working with a program that is more suited to watercolor, first I'm going to get rid of that stuff. Go away. Okay, so that's our little weird sketch, which is... Oof. Woof. But it's going to get better. I promise it's going to get better. So that'll be layer 3. I'm going to lock layer 3. And I'm going to add another layer, but I'm going to put the next layer actually underneath all the other layers, and that's the layer I'm going to add color to. That way I get to keep the line for now, and then I can color kind of underneath it. So, actually, because I was going to do a, give her sort of the illusion of Amelia's high-waisted skirt. So let's just do some color picking from the reference and start with that. And we're gonna just, let's see, I have pastel, I can do watercolor, I can do charcoal. I mean, we could play around with it and see where we go. The hour's almost up. I would only plan to go an hour. Let me see. Let's play. Let's do water. I'm on the bottom layer. Let's do watercolor. Let's do a filbert. No, not dry. Round, flat. Let's do round. Okay. So then, I'm not going to do it super wet. Although, if it is wet, you'll get to see the how it spreads a little bit better. But then we'll do something, let's see something that'll actually show up for you guys a little bit better. Probably her stockings will show up the best. It's dark. But let's see. Let's give it a good old, let's see. So water is at 40%, opacity's at 30. Let's see where this, all right. Control Z. Let me actually close up on this so you guys can see. Why can't I move? Okay, I'll just do this. So if I just kind of roughly fill this in and I'm holding down and then I let go, you'll see it spread and you'll see the texture start to come through. You'll see it bleed out through the line. I can also add water, just water. See, now it's turned blue, and it's turned blue because it's telling me that's where it's wet. And I'm going to make this brush smaller, the tip of the water smaller. Where's the, oh no, I'm not. Okay. So, and now I'm going to add, you'll see I'm adding water like a big, that's just where the water is, and then I'm going to add off. So now those areas that I marked with the blue are wet. And I can go back in with, let's just, for the hell of it, splatter. Let's go in with splatter, but no, that's water. Let's do, where's the watercolor brush? Go in with some wash. And it's gonna give, you'll see the bleed, the halo show up. Ooh, it's so nice. Look at that. That's so cool. And then if I want to stop it from, if I don't want it to keep spreading, I can dry the layer, quickly before it's, or I can actually pause the spread if I want, and then push play again on the spread. Isn't it? It's great. See, this is why I couldn't use it initially, because I had to wait for a stronger CPU, a stronger computer. Because it just couldn't handle the data. It couldn't handle the CPU load of all of this stuff. So yeah, it's awesome. I'm gonna back out. I'm gonna go back into the round brush. Size, I'm gonna take the size down, and I'm just gonna fill her in. And it will kind of take on the qualities of the watercolor and the texture of the paper. Yeah, it does. You can stop the spread if you want. So now you can see there's the darker spot, the stain, almost like a stain where the two layers overlap. And that's okay. I think, so this will not be finished. Obviously this will not be finished by the time I decide to stop today, but what I may do is I'll either continue in the second half tonight, or you guys will get to see the final. And it is going to be a lot different. I was going to try and make this linear and Disney-ified, but I'm not familiar enough with the program to do that. I think it's much better probably to just play with the strengths of the program until I get more familiar with the parts that I would normally use in like a Photoshop scenario or something. Let me back out a little bit more so you guys can see. But yeah, let's see. So that's her. I gotta get a better, more saturated green for her outfit. So what I can do is I'm gonna just go for adding a bunch of water to this and see. Well, yeah, there's that. So let's see, line brush. Let's do that. So I'm just gonna fill in her dress and not really care about the lines too much at this point. So that's telling me that that's where the water is. So I'm gonna not show the wet now that I'll turn off the wet, and then I'll take my watercolor brush and I'll use just the round one, and I will put in the color. And as long as I hold on, press the pen to the paper, or to the pad, it won't do anything. But then if I release, it will start to spread. Oh, that's so nice. Ugh. Sorry, I'm a watercolor nerd, so this is actually really cool to me. Oh right, we weren't going to give her green. Control Z. She was going to be Amelia colored, so got caught up in the tool, my friends. Okay, do some brown. Lighter brown. And they'll do that again. So the water should still be there. But we want it to just be the top part. There. Yeah. So yeah, this is called Rebelle 4. R-E-B... Oh, actually, if you look up, Modbot has been kind enough to share the deets. And then I want her to have... So that's a very soft thing, watercolor treatment to that. And I can go back in and get darker if I want underneath. Maybe let's see how what that does. Where does that go with it? Where does that bring us? I can do that. And then I don't want it to fade. Like you can see it's bleeding into the top. I want her top to be solid. So let's do another layer on top of that layer. And I will, what should I choose? Should I choose, I'm going to go with acrylic paint, since that's no, I'm going to go with ink. I'm going to go with ink. I'm going to go with ink. I'm going to take all the water out of the ink, get all the opacity up, bring the opacity up, dip pen, bullet pen, fountain pen. Let's just go with fountain pen. Oh no, wrong color. That's right, we want it to be white, or whitish. And go back in. Yeah, cover that up. And then she sort of has that top now. And I should probably make it puff out a little bit. Yes, I should make it puff out. So I'll go over to the top layer and add another layer. And I'll just bring it out. I'll poof it out a little bit. So it wraps around her a little bit. Poofs out a little bit over here. Then I'll get that brush back, that marker I was doing before. And then it'll be kind of cute. Oh, thank you, Jeff McBiceps. Have a good day. Enjoy your workout. Thank you for joining us. All right. All right, so here's my thought, because I can save this as a Photoshop file. That's another great thing. It does have there's a, it has a program-specific file, but then I can also save it as a Photoshop file. And Clip Studio Paint can open up Photoshop files. So what I might do, here's my thought, what I might do is I might add the watercolor washes here, and then open it up in Clip Studio and add the fine line art in there. And then I can do funky things with patterns. So that might be where I take this after today. For those of you who can't join tonight, you'll get to, don't worry your heart. You'll get to see the final thing, the final art on Twitter when I post it. But right now I think I just realized that, I was excited about doing this in this program, and without really kind of comprehending that I might not be able to get the textures that I wanted or the style that I wanted, given the current capabilities, given my current capabilities. But you will get to see the final. And let's see. So she has, let's see. Thanks. Yeah, so let's see. I will do her skin tone, which is very, very faint. I'm just going to do a wash of her skin tone. Oh, interesting. When I go over the green, that's kind of bled into her shoulder, it mixes a little bit. Oh. Ew. Color her hand, color her hand. So now I want to dry this, all of this. This is dry. Make it all the dry. Shrek Tinker Melia. back into the acrylic paint. That's oil, I don't want that. It's watercolor, I want acrylic. Let's do another round. Let's make it smaller, take off the wetness. Loading, interesting. There we go. Well, actually, I want it to be lower than that, and I want it to be this layer. And I want it to be more of that. Yes, do that. More of the that. Less of the other. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Funny. That's funny business. All right, do that. There we go. Do. Yes, this is going to be quite the exploratory. Oh no, it's bleeding! Ah! The white's bleeding out of the sleeves! No. I said no. Go away. Hey. Stop that. Why won't you stop? I know. Here. Stop. Stop the diffusion. Take that color. Take that maca. I know, I don't know why it doesn't keep going back. Again, familiarity. Lack of familiarity. I appreciate you guys being patient with me while I figure this out. This is one of those things that's like, where you would like, as a streamer, you'd be like, oh, this is the worst, you know? People are gonna think I'm so stupid, but meh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? All you can do is just forge ahead. There we go. Do. Oh, right. So her skin tone needs to be also, strangely enough, on her legs, one would imagine. Put that up there, just kind of rough it in. Let's see, and we want... What do you want? I'm gonna take some color picking and I'm going to go back into her skirt. Is that watercolor? Yes, that is. It's bleeding. Sort of. Is that bleeding? Is it thinking about bleeding? It's thinking about it. Maybe because I need more water. Maybe if I add more water to it, it will obey me. Add more water. See now, like when you add, like now this sort of shows where all the wet parts are. That's the only place I want it to go. So if I extend to that water though, now we'll get rid of it. And now it's sort of not doing anything. Huh, all right. So then, ooh, blend. Let's blend that, mother. Oh, there we go. Oh, see, I actually got that black in. Because it's acting like it's seeing the black. Interesting. Ooh, what if I go down here? Can I blend that weird stainy part? Although I like the weird stainy part. Ah. Make it smooth. Get rid of the weird, like, spread. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Right, we are an hour in right now, which was kind of what I had sort of actually hoped to... I'd actually hoped to finish this one, because I was like, oh, it's Rebelle. That'll be really easy. She's got a really simple design, but, the best laid plans of mice and men. So I am actually going to pause here, though. And I am going to continue with this, tonight, probably. Yes. She also lacks muscle tone, which, our friend, McMuscles could have told us, I think. Thank you for joining, you guys. I hope you enjoyed, like, seeing the different the different program and seeing how some of the tools work. I will be doing this again tonight. It'll be more of a Q&A, so if you can show up and bring your questions and want to know all there is to know about Luna, I'll do my best to answer those questions. And if you can't make it tonight, no biggie. You'll get to see this finished product cleaned up and happy tonight. Either tomorrow or the day after. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed yourselves. It's an experiment, so if you... Oh, thank you, Protected Pancakes! Oh, thanks, guys. I appreciate that. I had hoped to show you to be more further along toward the end, but again, doesn't always happen the way you want. Do you have bottom teeth? Oh, do I have bottom teeth? Blah. Nope. So, thank you so much, you guys. If you enjoyed having an opportunity to do the art stream, let me know on Twitter or in the comments, and we'll plan to do it again. And you'll get to follow my my progress as I attempt to get better at these programs. So, thank you, and we'll see. If I see you tonight, I'll see you, and if I don't see you, I'll see you some other time. I was here for a while, but didn't chat. Great stream, cute art. Thank you, McClaric. Thank you so much. So have a good day, you guys. Enjoy your Saturday. Oh, thank you so much, Jamie B. And we'll see some of you tonight. And take care, everybody.